Near the rolling hills of Panther Creek State Park, located in Hamilton County, Tennessee, is the home of Melville Milton Murrell. Born in 1855, he was the son of Colonel Marcus Rufus Murrell. Young Melville helped his father, who owned a general store and worked on the family farm. From his earliest days, young Melville showed an uncommon spark, a mind sharp with curiosity, and an obsession to set him apart from the other boys. While they played in the fields, he dreamed of the sky, fixated on the impossible notion of human flight. By 1870, at the age of 15, Melville had already began shaping his ambitions into something solid. He built a modest house on a prominent hill overlooking the countryside. A simple structure at first, just 2 rooms, one stacked atop the other, sturdy enough to shelter his ideas as much as his body. That small dwelling would stand as a quiet witness to the years ahead. His fixation never wavered. As a young man, Melville poured his intellect into designing an ornithopter, a machine meant to mimic the flapping wings of a bird. He called it the Great American Flying Machine. A contraption of wood pulleys, bolts, and strings engineered to lift a man into the air through muscle and mechanism. In 1877, at just 21, he secured a U.S. patent for it. A remarkable feat 26 years before the Wright Brothers' famous flight at Kitty Hawk. Local accounts tell of several trials on that hillside near his home, some achieving short glides or hops, perhaps propelled by catapults, someone pulling ropes, carrying him over distances like 300 feet in one reported instance. Life moved on, and Melville became a Methodist circuit rider, preaching across the region for 45 years, yet the dream of flight lingered in his spirit. He kept his machines stored in a shed guarded like cherished secrets. One of those flying machines found a home at the Rose Center, a beloved landmark and council for the arts community. Even so, the old inventor held onto one quiet hope. He prayed that before his death he might see Morristown from above, and in his final years Melville rode as a passenger in an airplane at least 3 times, gazing down on the landscape he had once tried to conquer under his own power. He passed away in 1933, and for a time his story faded into the hills. Yet the land remembered. A historical marker now stands at the intersection of Panther Creek Road and Murrell Road, honoring the inventor and pioneer. Remains of his old 2-story home still sits on the hill. A little more than a mile from that hill is the modern runway of Morristown Regional Airport, once called the Murrell Field, named in part of the genius of the hills, whose experiments unfolded close by. His legacy echoes the quieter ways too, outlined in a 1979 book on man-powered aircraft, with illustrations in a 1998 child story, Our Neighbor is a Strange, Strange Man, a charming retelling that introduces new generations to the eccentric neighbor who talked to birds and chased the sky. Aviation heritage runs deep in East Tennessee. Evelyn Johnson, who at the ripe old age of 102 was affectionately known as Mama Bird, the pilot with the most logged hours of any living aviator. She embodied the enduring spirit of flight in those Tennessee hills. Today, when planes take off from that airport, pilots sometimes glance toward that distant hill where a determined young man once built a house, a machine, and a dream that refused to stay grounded. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and like.